Guys, hope you're all doing well. Today I'm just going to recount the first half of my week number 49 of 2024. I had a realization how crazy is this. We're almost at a year of doing this shit. So I would have obviously I started before week 1 of this year. We're now on week 49. And yeah, I took about 9 weeks off when I went traveling. But still. Oh my god, I still haven't finished the traveling videos. Fucking hell. Anyway, about my Monday to Wednesday. Um, oh wow. So I probably would have mentioned in the Sunday video, but at 1 o'clock in the morning I went to the gym. But that was kind of part of Sunday. Pretty sure I mentioned that. Pardon me for yawning. Um, but then obviously woke up pretty late at like 12:30. Had my porridge Nutella. Did my PT work. I did try and wake up earlier because I planned to go to jiu-jitsu. I knew it was ambitious, but I just thought, you know what, I'm going to destroy the idea in my mind that, oh, we need 8+ hours of sleep, because maybe that's the little idea that's making me sleep in. Maybe if I'm like, look, fuck that. It's okay to have 5 hours every once in a while just to fix your sleep schedule. So I was trying to have those thoughts going to sleep. Didn't matter. I fell asleep. I just couldn't wake up. So, um, got out of bed 12:30. Porridge Nutella. Did my PT work. Boom. Pretty annoyed that I missed training. I had work at 5. So no, I didn't have work at 5. Well, actually, I was on call. That bullshit term. I hate it. But I checked with them. I was like, "Yo, guys, do you need me or not?" And they were like, "No." So I did have a PT instead. Had a PT client that evening. Went and did his class. It was fine. It's always fun chatting with him. He's a pretty cool guy. Yeah. Then biked home. Did I stop at my nan's on the way? No, I stopped at Waitrose. I must have seen my nan on Saturday. Um, yeah, I stopped at Waitrose. Got a few things. I forgot what I actually bought, but it was a few things. It wasn't just M&Ms, but M&Ms were part of the package. Um, and yeah, then I played a little bit of Valorant with my Norwegian friend, lovely guy. Um, I kind of missed having online friends. That sounds really gay, but I used to. I think there was probably a point in my life when I was maybe 12, 13. I probably had more online friends than I had real friends, and that's not like a sad, because I had friends, but I just had a lot of online friends. And then I realized as I got older, I mean, for about a year and a half, I've had like no online friends. I've just stopped talking to all of them. And I have like a few that I text every now and then, but we never play regularly at all. Like never. But we text like maybe once every 2 months, and then don't get back to each other. There's no hate. Well, actually, there is. No, I don't want to say hate, but some of them I think are fucking waste men. Like oh my god, I'm like a fucking woman ranting like this, but um, I remember when I was going through it a little bit, I had one of these guys be like, "Hey man, you want to play?" I'm like, yeah, I'll see if I can do tonight. I'll let you know." And then I ended up being busy, so I wasn't able to play that night. And yeah, I mean, this has happened a few times over the course of our 2.5 year long friendship playing games online together. And he just takes it so to heart. He's like, "Hey man, you just can't make the time for me, so I'm just not gonna play with you anymore. Don't take it personally." I was like, "Man, shut the fuck up. What makes you think you're so important that I have to fucking make time out of my day, cancelling real life commitments to play with you?" And I said that to him, and then I just fucking closed the message and never opened it again. Fuck that guy. Um, bit weird. Don't know why. I promise you that has not been on my mind today. I don't know why I dug that up. But anyway, I had a nice. Well, God, I always go so negative. I enjoyed playing with one of my old online friends tonight, and maybe we'll start playing regularly again. That'll be lovely. Nice little few times a week. Something to look forward to. Um, yeah, woke up the next day around fucking 12. Really bad again. I wanted to get better. I always want to get better with my sleep, but I've had an idea. Something I haven't tried before is like maybe tracking when I come in and out of the cycles. I think there's about 5 cycles, 2 of them being light and 3 of them being like deep REM sleep or some shit. If I can somehow time it to wake up in the light sleep, then maybe I have a better chance. I actually just downloaded an app today, and I was really excited to use it, and I'm still going to use it, but after 7 days you got to pay for it. So fuck it. I don't actually remember how much it was, but I'm not really prepared to pay anything more than like £2 a month for a fucking alarm. Like my antivirus is £2 a month. It's amazing. I forget I have it. I've had it for over 2 years, I think. I just forget about it. I don't even see it on my fucking bank statement. Um, but mate, if an alarm clock is trying to charge me more than £2 a month, you can tell you should fuck off, mate. Honestly, I think it like records you sleeping too. I think it's actually gonna. It's probably recording my phone now because I said I'd be in bed by now. It's a bit weird. Um, anyway, Tuesday, woke up, creatine, porridge, Nutella, boom. Went to the gym around 3ish. My mate left the key under his mattress because not his mattress, his fucking doormat because he goes to bed at like 1 p.m. because he's a fucking mole basically. Um, Went to the gym, had an absolutely naughty quadriceps pump. Oh my god. I was doing 150 kg on the leg press for reps, 3 sets, like a boss. Then did leg extensions. Oh my goodness gracious, the quads were quadding. Let me tell you that. I had to rush. I had to skip some of like the back stuff, but I did a little bit of back with my client on Monday anyway. So yeah, smashed it out. Had some eggs, cottage cheese, and bread before leaving for work. Got to work on time at 5 o'clock. Did my shift, and it was all right. You know, as the managers communicate with each other, and they're basically like, "Yo, this dude's a spastic. Just make sure he doesn't have too many tables." So yeah, they gave me like 3 tables today. So I really appreciate that they're not just like being mean and firing me, and like they actually want me to learn. But that is very embarrassing, and I mean that's no fault. That's obviously my fault. It's just quite humiliating, you know. Um, but fuck it, man. I mean, oh yeah, I actually did an IQ test because you know there's been certain big key moments in my life where I'm like, I think I'm retarded. No, but on a more serious note, um, yeah, I was pretty shit in school, and I have memories of my mother was not a very nice person, and I have memories of her like she was telling me to repeat to myself, "I'm stupid," and if I didn't repeat it, she was gonna hit me, and I remember that, and I think about that probably every day, and I hate feeling stupid because of that. I fucking hate it. That's like put my number one like sensitive thing I think, and I just told it on the internet. I hope nobody that I play Valorant with hears this because I'm gonna have a hard time. But yeah, I hate feeling like this because I don't want to prove that bitch right, you know. But I've never really done an IQ test and got the results. I've done IQ tests for like online job applications and I never saw what it was. But I did my own IQ test and these little fuckers, you know, they're clever. I did the test. It took about 10 minutes, and there was no mention of payment. But after I did the test, they were like, "Okay, 50p to see your result." I was like, "You cunts." I was like, "Fine, I'll pay it because I just did the fucking test." But if I knew that, I was gonna look for another one. But yeah, I paid it, and my IQ's like 127, which is not bad at all. I think that's above average actually. So I was like, "Oh yeah, I feel pretty good about myself." Um, but then it's like, so why the fuck have I had this life so far? I mean, my life's been great. I'm not gonna whinge about it, but I've had certain moments where I'm like, fucking hell, I think there's something wrong with my brain. Um, and sometimes my peers would say it to me too. They'd be straight up like, "Dude, are you retarded? Like, are you stupid?" Or the one word I fucking hate that you probably won't hear it much anywhere else other than England, but it's like, "Are you thick?" I fucking hate that. I feel violent whenever someone calls me thick. One day I'm gonna fucking hit someone if they call me that. Especially now, I'm not gonna be a police officer. There's nothing holding me back now. But yeah. Um, so yeah, did the IQ test. So that's good news, really. But I still have a big problem with focus. But you know what? I think a lot of people have a problem with focus now. In a day where we live in this short form content world, I think we're all fucked. But I'm sure that we can work on it. And yeah. So the day at work on Tuesday was all right. Very minimal mistakes, and I got compliments from everyone I served. No tips though, but it's alright, it's not expected. But I did fine. I could tell my manager pitied me though, and I fucking hate that because she likes me. She wasn't there when actually she was there the first day when I got sent home, but she's been sweet the whole way through. But I can tell the way she looks at me makes me think like I'm in more trouble than I'm in. So I'm like, oh my god, has she heard a conversation where they're like, he gets fired if one thing? That's the look she gives me is like, you're so fucked. Don't make another mistake. But I don't think it is because everybody else tells me I'm fine. Who knows? It's weird. Yeah, it's weird. Fucking whatever. If I get fired, I get fired. I'll be very embarrassed if I get fired. Very embarrassed. My new like short-term goal is to make it past probation there. I don't think I've ever made it past probation in a job. I actually wrote down my December goals here. So my December goals are best service possible of restaurant and online coaching. Now it's not really a great goal because it's not really specific. Not really a way to measure that. Like best service, like it's not really measurable. So maybe I should go over that again. And another one is to finish this build that you're watching right now. I need to finish this church build. So I'm going to be doing some offline building, maybe. Map out business strategy for first quarter of 2025, like more specifically marketing. And I had a realization today. Every time like I've thought about making content, I've sort of like cringed a little bit when it comes to fitness stuff. But I was like, you know what? This is literally all I've wanted to do when I was growing up. All I wanted to do was make videos. Now I actually have an excuse to do that. So maybe if I could learn to love it again and really throw myself into this, because I look at my peers, my other fellow online coaches, and you know they're not that. I mean, yeah, the top end ones are fantastic. Their video quality is really good, but most of them are pretty shit to be honest. And I think I could do way better. So time to get in there. I cancelled my Renaissance periodization things with the diet and the fitness. Um, I still massively support them. I think they're great. Their diet app isn't really great if you're from the UK though, because none of the barcodes work. Um, and the fitness one is great. Yeah, I have no problem with it. But it's taught me how to structure a workout now. I've had it for several months, and now I know how to structure a workout. You know, I'm not gonna pay like fucking almost $30 a month for it. You know, but it's been great, and I think those guys are fantastic. Um, what was I going to talk about next? I did have something at the front of my mind. It's gone. Yeah, so I cancelled those, and I got ChatGPT. I got the premium version, and so far so good. It's basically normal ChatGPT, but there's no limits. So that's quite exciting. I had all these amazing questions to ask it when I was thinking about buying it. Now I've bought it, I forgot what I was going to ask. So I'm sure it will come back to me. And I haven't even used all the other features. Like a lot of people have like I'm not sure what to call it, coded or whatever. I'm not sure if that's the right term here, but a lot of people have spoken to the bot and set it in a way, if you know what I mean. So maybe coded is the right word. And there's like ChatGPT personal trainers and everything. There's like really cool versions of this guy. So I'll probably explore that. I just kind of started talking about Wednesday. Yeah, so I just came back from work on the Tuesday and went to bed basically quite late. Oh my god, at 3 in the morning. Holy shit. Um, yeah, woke up today at 9:30. That's surprising. That's like 6 hours of sleep. Oh, that's why I felt like shit. Yeah, I woke up today. I felt like fucking balls. Um, really slow morning. Had porridge, Nutella. Way too much Nutella. I was on the phone to my mate whilst I was making it, so I just didn't really pay attention. And I was supposed to have like an NHS appointment today, but I realised that it's it was entirely for research purposes on their side, and they said they might give you your results, but that probably means no. So I was like, what? What the fuck? Then no, then my answer is no. I was going there to get like a once over checkup because those are quite expensive. When the NHS told me they do it for free, I was like, fuck yeah. But they won't even give you results. I can't think why. Like, as an incentive, they offer a £10 voucher. I'm like, who the fuck wants a voucher for £10 to do all that? Like, I would to do all that and not get your fucking health results. Like, if you could give me the health results, you can keep the voucher. I don't give a shit. I'm more interested about my numbers. You know, that was fucking weird. I don't know why they chose to do that, but so when I read into it a bit more, I cancelled it. It was supposed to be at 4:20 today. Hey Garden. I was gonna go there. I think they have like a little pop-up trailer by a shopping centre. I was gonna meet one of my mates there who I haven't seen in a while, have a coffee with him. Um, but yeah, I just cancelled it all. We were gonna go training after, but I was like, yo, man, this thing's bullshit. I'm not going. I'm gonna go training at my other gym. So he's like, sweet. So cancelled that. To be honest with you guys, I don't want to be dramatic. I mean, I definitely am being dramatic, but I felt pretty depressed today. All right. I don't know why. Just came over me, and then even when I was consciously like, look, man, the reason why you feel shit is 'cause you're not getting anything done. So why don't you get some shit done? And I had a really hard time doing it. I went through all my PT stuff, got all that done, made sure everyone was up to date, checked in on some of them, answered some of their questions, looked into some content creation, but I was probably just mental masturbating, what they call it, for productivity. Feels like you're doing something, but you're just watching videos, not even taking anything in. Yeah, to be honest with you, that fucking girl's been on my mind again. I don't really know why. It comes in waves. It's really odd. Luckily, it's happening less and less, which is good, but it still happens. And when it does, it's not a fun time in my little brain. But yeah, I've mentioned before a few weeks ago when I saw one of her other Instagram accounts, and when I made my new Instagram account, it got suggested again. And I was like, you know what? I clicked on it. And it didn't make me feel any worse. I was already feeling sad about it. I was already feeling sad before the account came up. I can't remember why. It just must have popped into my head for no reason. And then when the account came up, I was like, I'm just going to click on it. And she started a travel agency. And it's just so not like her. Not like the person that I remember. I mean, not to be insulting, but she was so unbusinessy. It was, yeah, like for her to start her own business, I was like, what? No way. I mean, I'm happy for her. Well, actually, that's a complete lie. I'm trying to be happy for her because I know that's the healthy thing to do, but I'm not. Um, but consciously, I'm trying to be, but instinctively, I'm not. You know. um, yeah, it was. I looked through the page and it's really shit actually. It's just like, hey guys, this is why you should choose me. I love to travel. I can help you travel. It's just stupid, but I hope it does well. And I think I'm a little bit more genuine when I'm saying that now. Um, I mean, to be honest, the way she acted when she was in my life, that person does not deserve any success. But I mean, I guess I'll remain optimistic, which is exactly this frame of mind that got me so fucked in the first place. But I suppose if I remain optimistic and assume that she's trying to do better, I don't even think she knows like the effect she caused. But um, if I assume she's trying to do better, then I can assume that she will. But then I can say that yeah, she deserves success if she's trying to do better. Yeah, and I saw a picture of her for the first time. I haven't seen any pictures of her since I left, and just her hair's a bit longer. She looks fine. But yeah, still the situation still hurts, and I don't think the pictures made it any worse really. But it's just like, yeah, dude, I don't even think she knows how much she meant to me. I think all the dudes in her life have treated her like shit, and it's just so sad because it's been fucking 6 months now. It's been almost 6 months since I left. 6 months soon in like 2 weeks, and yeah, it's the pain is still there. Nothing has ever lasted this long. Like the sort of greyness from things going wrong with a girl has never lasted this long, and I'm not surprised either. Like I knew it was bad the second it all dropped, and I was like, this is not gonna work. I knew it was gonna hurt for a long time. There was times when I was like, oh yeah, I'm over it, but subconsciously I'm like, you're not over this, motherfucker. Um, God's sake. It's just so sad. That was, I can say pretty confidently, that was love that I experienced there. Unfortunately, it was only one-sided, but God, so I feel like in an alternate universe, in one where she wasn't so fucked in the head, it would have worked out really nicely. But not this universe. Maybe I have something else waiting for me. Doesn't even have to be female related. Maybe monetary related. Anything. Anything to make that tremendous loss worth it. And then also, not to mention, whilst I was chasing pussy, I lost my fucking dog. That sucked. Anyway, we're not gonna, go all over this. I've already spoken about this several times. Fuck's sake. I might add that to my December goals to finish talking about the travelling trips. But yeah, just that got me a little bit, man. Also, Spotify Wrapped today, guys. I reckon that's why I was thinking about it. Yeah. That was it. Because the Spotify Wrapped, I'm sure other people do this too. But like, just when a song comes on, I mean, I will like hyperfixate on either a single song or an artist like a very niche genre for maybe 6 weeks at a time. That's actually too long, but yeah, I have very short windows where I hyperfixate on different kinds of music and artists, etc. And those artists and songs that I was listening to in Bali when I was with this girl, or just before we left, when I was like, oh my god, I think this is gonna work. The songs that I was listening to then, they came back on my fucking Spotify Wrapped, and it brought it all back. I was literally time traveled back in time, and I could feel like I could smell the smells. Do you understand? Like I can recall memories. So not all memories, but the ones I can recall, I can literally recall every single sense. I can everything like I'm there again. Um, and those songs just put me back in a fucking portal when I'm there. I've got teary eyes on a fucking tropical island. It's like Jesus Christ. So yeah, that's why that was pretty early in the day. That was not a good idea to open that Spotify Wrapped. But motherfucker. Yeah, fuck's sake, man. But hey, I guess time heals all wounds. It has healed me a little bit, time, because as I said, I don't think about her anywhere near as much as I used to, which is a good thing. But I still think about her a lot, way more than I should. And today was one of those waves where it's dipped, and I'm like feeling like shit. Probably also um, colliding with being sent home from work. Yeah, dearie me. But anyway, enough of this bullshit. Oh, guys, I'm sad. Get me a tissue. Fuck that. Um, Looked into some content creation courses. Looked at some camera angles, recording on my own. Yeah, because I'm just trying to figure out my style. I asked ChatGPT a list of things to do to go viral, and like it's all talking about branding and stuff. And I'm excited, man. I'm not sure if how much I'll put into equipment. And recording in a gym might be funny if my gym doesn't allow it. That would be pretty gay. Um, but yeah, first of all, I need to get a bloody membership because I've still been going in fucking ghost mode for a while. That's not good. But yeah, went to jiu-jitsu. I told myself I was going to go in the evening. I was going to do the wrestling and the fucking other class. But the closer it got, the more I was just dreading it. And I was like, look, I really don't want to go, but I'm going to do jiu-jitsu. But I just don't want to get on the fucking train and go all the way over there. So I ended up riding my bike like 30 minutes to do one closer to me. And that was alright. The class was a little bit quiet. I destroyed everyone. But yeah, that was my first time training jiu-jitsu in over a week. My jiu-jitsu training has been so bad. So bad. Oh my god, it's been horrific. As in, my attendance has been horrific. When I get there, I'm pretty good. I haven't forgotten loads of shit, but yeah. Tomorrow I hope to wake up early, and I need to ask the work if they need me in or not, and then I'll train if I can, if they let me know in time. So yeah. Um, yeah, so tomorrow I wake up to the new app. It's really funny, actually. It made me laugh so much when I downloaded it on the App Store. So the alarm goes off and you have to do like a fucking maths code to unlock to stop the alarm. It's so funny to like engage your brain and wake you up. It's so jokes. But yeah, that's gonna be jokes. I can't wait for that. Apparently it uses like scientific noises to wake you up or whatever the fuck that means. It better work, especially if they want money later. Fuck them. Yeah, so exciting stuff in the future. Yallah, jiu-jitsu. Oh yeah, I went to go and buy coffee because my bloody stepmom decided to. We had a coffee jar that was a big coffee jar, which was full of coffee that I drink. Their Nestle stuff, the regular Nestle stuff. And then she got this random shit. I don't even know what it is. And she just decided to save space in the cupboard. She just poured this other brand, other flavour of coffee in the jar. So it's all mixed now. I'm like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why? She drinks coffee as well, so it's not like she doesn't understand. She just like, why would you do that? So I was like, fuck this. I went and bought my own coffee. But the coffee that I wanted was sold out. Oh my god, first world problems. So I got Kenko coffee. Never had Kenko coffee. Turns out it's actually quite nice. So there you go. Um, yeah. Got home, had cottage cheese, eggs on bread. My dad was snoring hella loud, shaking the fucking house almost. Woke him up. That made me laugh a lot. And yeah, came upstairs, played a bit of Valorant with my mate, and here I am doing this video. That's it, my friends. Hopefully we have a good week ahead of us.